In the mystical land of Eldoria, where magic intertwined with the everyday, Felora, a legendary warrior cat, stood poised, her emerald eyes, sharp and alert, focused on her formidable opponent. Brakthor, the colossal hound guardian of the Shadow Realm. Brakthor, a mountain of muscle and shadow, loomed over her, his golden eyes burning with ancient power. His growl echoed through the twilight forest, a sound that could shake the bravest warrior's resolve. "You cannot pass, Felora," Brakthor rumbled, his voice a low tremor in the still air. His massive jaws were slightly parted, revealing teeth like sharpened obsidian. Felora, though small in stature compared to her opponent, held herself with unwavering confidence. Her glowing sword, Whisperwind, hummed with a faint energy, a reflection of her own inner strength. "I don't need to pass," she retorted, her voice surprisingly strong. "I only need to defeat you." With a blur of motion, Felora sprang into action. She moved like a phantom, her lithe body a whirlwind of grace and deadly precision. Whisperwind sang as it danced through the air, a silver streak against the darkening sky. Brakthor, despite his size, was surprisingly agile. He met her every strike with a thunderous counterattack, his massive claws tearing through the air, leaving trails of sparks where they met Whisperwind. The battle raged on, a breathtaking ballet of skill and ferocity. The forest floor trembled under the force of their blows. Trees groaned and swayed, their leaves rustling in fear. Felora, though outmatched in size and strength, relied on her speed and agility, dodging Brakthor's powerful attacks with seemingly effortless ease. She used the environment to her advantage, weaving through the trees, using the shadows to her benefit. Brakthor, however, was relentless. His attacks grew more ferocious, his roars echoing through the forest like the cries of a wounded beast. He was pushing Felora to her limits, testing the bounds of her strength and courage. Yet, Felora refused to yield. She fought with a fierce determination that belied her small frame, a burning spirit that would not be extinguished. Finally, seeing an opening, Felora launched a daring assault. She used a swift series of maneuvers, a combination of agility and strength she had honed over years of training. With a final, desperate lunge, she drove Whisperwind into a vulnerable point in Brakthor's armor, a small gap she had been patiently waiting for. A deafening roar erupted from Brakthor as he stumbled backward, his mighty form collapsing to the forest floor. The ground shook with the impact. Dust and leaves swirled around the fallen beast, obscuring him from view for a moment. Silence fell upon the forest, broken only by the soft hum of Whisperwind. Felora stood over her fallen opponent, her breath ragged, her body aching, but her eyes shining with triumph. She had done it. She had defeated Brakthor, the guardian of the Shadow Realm.